Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. The beer's courtesy of Mike. Thanks so much, Mike. Really appreciate it. And it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate, drink something that's maybe outside my norm. This one's definitely outside my norm. It's a seltzer. So No Hype seltzer review. It's called Luscious, and it's double fruited, real fruit, hard seltzer. Store cold, drink fresh. It's out straight out the regular refrigerator, so it's as cold. I guess I could have put it in the freezer. So it's definitely cold. Brewed and packaged by Abomination Brewing Company, North Haven, Connecticut. I think because it's a seltzer, they have like the nutritional stuff on it. 310 calories, if you were wondering. And made with mango and red raspberry. Double fruited smoothie hard seltzer. Excuse me. And 5.5% ABV, so lower ABV. And they're saying smoothie style, so I don't know. I did have the can upside down, so if there is like pulpiness to it, hopefully it's redistributed. I don't know. Let's get into it. It looks like V8. Okay. All right. Shout out to the first person who comments, I love that you just poured it and laughed. I mean, it definitely looks like it has, it looks smoothie like, but it does, oh man, it's crazy. Like I said, V8, like you could believe it was some sort of tomato juice, maybe with some other vegetables cutting it. But when you think about a mango puree and that red raspberry, you can see how there'd be that color as well. So like it kind of makes sense both ways. Barely any head. It's very much, just like a light version of the color of the I almost said the beer, the seltzer. How many times am I gonna do that this review where I call it a beer? It's just taking some of that color from the seltzer. Barely any at all there. It's taking this out of the glass, so my bad on that. Let's get into the aroma. Wow, you get a lot of wow. Man, and that is that's, you should have cut it yesterday mango. Like that's very ripe, overly ripe. Like not even like you should have cut it yesterday, like you're gonna throw it out tomorrow if you didn't cut it today. Actually, that's probably more accurate. I don't get a ton of like raspberry tartness like I thought I would. I could see for me, my mind goes to strawberry, and I say this a lot, it seems like anymore, like a strawberry fruit roll-up. Like I could see that. Because it's pretty sweet smelling, but man, I mean, that mango is just killing it for me, like in a good way. Like it's just crushing, it's awesome. Yeah, man, I love mangoes. Okay, all right, so like, looks like tomato juice, which is weird, but it smells awesome. Let's see if it tastes awesome. Cheers. Thanks again, Mike. I really appreciate it. I'm okay with this. I didn't want to say anything until I tried it, but I'm not a big seltzer fan, and I love this. Like this does not have that seltzer. Is it carbonic acid? I looked it up one time. Like carbonated water has this taste to it. It's not just like you took tap water and put bubbles in it. Like it does have a different taste. I don't like that other taste. And this has all that fruit in it. At least on that first sip, I'm not getting that seltzer thing that I don't like. And it's weird too. Like, this is a really good, I almost said beer. It's a really good drink for Tuesday for me, because when I have these smoothie style sours, they also have that sour component, obviously. And there is a little bit of tartness from that raspberry that I did not get in the aroma. But in a lot of those videos, I'll point out that you still get a little bit of a beer taste. And I know that can be controversial for some people. Like, no, it's just fruit smoothie. It shouldn't even be called a beer, etc., etc. And that's fine. Interesting conversation, debate, whatever you want to call it. But drinking this, yeah, it doesn't have that beer thing. you know. So like definitely from my point of view as someone who loves doing these beer reviews, you know, this is a seltzer, and trying to use Tuesdays to do things that make me better at it. This is a fantastic beverage for that, because it's reaffirming a taste I've been getting in those things that's absent here, when that fruit smoothie thing is the exact same. It's, you know, like that part of this drink is like if I had from a brewery that does it well, you know, Froth, let's say, Mortalis, whoever, with the mango and the red raspberry, I'd be like, yeah, this is what that tastes like in this beer, you know, and that's what you're what you're getting in this seltzer without the beer taste. It's a trip. It's delicious. Yeah. I would drink a lot of this. And 5.5%, like that's awesome. You know, I mean higher. I mean, if you had a 5.5% pale ale, that's like, well, in a 40 or in a 16 ounce. You know, like typically what I do is I multiply. If you want to know your calories, roughly, if it's a 16 ounce can, I'm totally getting off on a tangent. 16 ounce can, 40 times the ABV. If it's a 12 ounce can, 30 times the. This is rough, you know, ABV. So, like, if this was a pale ale at 5.5%, and you multiplied it by 40, you're not getting 310. But yeah, this is fantastic. So thanks again, Mike. I really appreciate it, dude. Like, totally outside my norm for sure. I know that there's other places doing this style. I just haven't had one yet. So this is my first, which is really cool. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Excuse me. I really appreciate that. Have you had a beer like that? Or have you had a beverage like this before? What are your thoughts on, yeah, this doesn't have that beer taste, but the other ones do or don't? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check them out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.